So in the video today, I'm going to share with you a mini review slash haul of all of this stuff that It Cosmetics has sent me through Preen.me. I want to first off thank them so much for this generous gift. Like, I am absolutely in shock. I am amazed. And I'm actually really happy that I got to know this brand, because it's definitely a brand that I honestly wasn't giving a second look to when I went to Ulta, and usually I look at all of the brands there, but It Cosmetics didn't catch my eye personally. But I want to share with you guys why I think this is such an innovative and unique and amazing brand for you to try, especially if you're looking for something or some type of product that's going to be a lot easier for you to use, a lot easier for you to apply, and a product that's going to really be worth it for you to buy. So let me jump right into this haul slash review, whatever you want to call it. But let me jump right into it, and I will show you guys what they have sent me. So while I eat my Ben & Jerry's pistachio ice cream right now, this tastes good. Okay, let's jump right into this video. Okay, so I'm going to start out with their brushes. They have a couple of brushes. Let me see. They sent me 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can count right, they sent me 5 different brushes. Now, all of the brushes that they sent me are double-sided. So we'll start with this guy. This is the Complexion Perfection brush. So this is the top, this is the bottom. Oh my god, like extremely soft to the touch, like amazing. Actually, the only thing that caught my eye at Ulta with NYX. We all know we love NYX. The only thing that really caught my eye with these brushes is that they actually spell out "it" in this brush, or a brush like it, and it's so soft. I always go like I always touch it like. But their brushes are really soft. I haven't actually used any of them yet. I do want to see the rest of their brush line. I'm actually, after I film this video, I'm going to go over there and see the rest of their brush line, if I could ever get out of here. But the next brush that they sent me is this guy right here. And this one, they don't have a name on this one. I don't know if this is for all their brushes, but they don't really have names on their brushes, which I don't like. I like having names on everything so that I can share with you guys what it is, so that when you go into the store, you can buy it. But this is this brush. So this is on this side. It's just a flat, somewhat of a flat shader brush. And on this side, we have, you know, to get really in there. So I do like this one. I am not a fan of double-sided brushes. Now, their line, really quick before I move on to everything else, is I don't really think that this line was meant for somebody that's in the professional makeup industry-ish. I think this line was more meant for somebody that, you know, has a little makeup bag and just wants to get their makeup done. You know, they do their makeup every day, do their makeup to go out, has a good amount of makeup, but doesn't really, you know, because these brushes are double-sided. Putting double-sided brushes into my containers, like these guys, is a pain in the butt. By the way, those are from Target. Pain in the butt. Like, one of the sides is going to be sitting flat on the bottom of the container, and that kind of annoys me. That doesn't take away from how amazing their brushes are. I am so positive that they have more brushes in their line that are not double-sided, but I looked online at Ulta and online at itcosmetics.com, and I don't see anything. So I'm a little confused by that, you could say, because I was very sure that when I went there, I did see a giant line of brushes, but I might be dreaming or something like that. The next brush that they sent me is this guy. This guy is closed, so that's good to save your brushes, but there's a blending brush on this side. Loving that blending brush. And then on this side, it is more of a concealer brush. Again, this one does not have a name on it, if I don't recall. It says C4051. I don't know what that means. And the other two brushes that they sent me is a brow brush and a tight liner brush. So we have a brow brush, you know, spoolie at the end, and then we got the tight line liquid liner brush. I think the liquid liner side is a little thick for my liking if you have very small eyes and you want to get that really precise line. Not sure if this brush will give it to you, but I do like when it's bent like that. It does help a lot. The unique thing about their brushes, if you look really close at this brush, you can see that the bristles are actually far, like there's a little bit of space in between each of them. And I'm very interested to try how that works out and if it works out better than using a brush that's completely like straight. We have 4 brow pencil brushes. We have gray, universal taupe, auburn, and blonde. So this is their brow brush. It is pretty long, very similar to the Anastasia brushes. This is the brow side. Now, can you even see that? There you go. Now, these are actually twistable, so to get this to go up, you twist it. I don't want to twist it all the way, but it does twist up, and the other side has a spoolie. I tried these out, and I'm not really a fan because they're a little too soft to be a pencil. Some people do like that in a pencil, but me, I kind of like the harder pencil that's, you know, gonna come out very powder-ish. The other thing that they sent me is the Born Pretty palette. Now this palette is absolutely gorgeous, and this is what it looks like, and then when you open it up, these are all the colors. It's almost very similar to the Lorac Pro palette, the second one, or maybe in between, has a little evolve of colors, but there's a lot of beautiful colors in here. I love how It Cosmetics is very like loving. Like if you look very close, all of the shadows have the word It on it. And the back actually has a message from the CEO, Jamie, and it says, "You are naturally pretty, you are beautiful, you are one of a kind, you are it. XXXOXO." Another thing that they sent me was a bunch of Build a Brow Waterproof 5-in-1 Microfiber Cream Gel Stain. So they sent me these in a couple of colors. I'll show you what it looks like. It is very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, but this one is going to be a lot softer, and I think they are a little bit bigger. They're almost like, if you guys know what a paint pot, the size of a paint pot, I think that it's basically the size of a paint pot. It's a very smooth and very creamy consistency, which is also really, really good to, you know, help blend it out. The next thing in here is they sent me a couple of their colors of gel liners. I have 6 of them. They come in all of these absolutely beautiful colors, including, you know, the classic dark brown, black. But one of the colors that really caught my eye was this one called Rich Plum. This is what Rich Plum looks like. Oh god, it is absolutely beautiful. Something called Bye Bye Pores. Bye Bye Pores is a translucent powder, and I have not tried this out yet, so I have yet to see what this would feel like, but it has a little bit of a yellow tint to it, which I really, really like, because something with a light yellow tint to it is really going to help brighten up the face and make you look really alive. And I like to use powders like this very specifically right underneath of my eyes. They also sent me some eyeshadow trios, Luxe High Performance Eyeshadow Trio. These are really cute, you know, especially if you're on the go, you're just looking for like 3 colors to put on every single day. They look like this. These colors are absolutely pigmented to the max. I mean, Hello. These are all 3 of the colors in that palette. That's insane. So I have nothing bad to say about those. I personally like either single shadows or palettes, not little small palettes, but that's just me. You guys really gotta get yourself some of this. So then we have a Hello Lash Extensions mascara. We got some eyeliners. Now, let me talk about the eyeliners really quick because there's one eyeliner color in here that literally blew me away when I put it on. This color is called Highlight. Like, this color right here is Highlight. Seriously, like, it's just like, it's so bright. If you were to put this in your waterline, you would probably brighten up your eyes for the next 100,000 years. I'm actually going to show you another thing on these liners. They have a sharpener at the end. All of their products are not actually supposed to be sharpened by a regular sharpener. It's just the product that comes out that's supposed to be sharpened. So they gave you a little sharpener at the end to sharpen that product, which I think was very innovative of them as well. We also have some CC plus I color correcting full coverage cream and anti-aging hydrating serum. Now these guys, I'm gonna take one out for you to see. I don't want this video to go on for the rest of time. But this is what this looks like, and the really cool thing about these is the applicator. Now the applicator is like a metal, and it's actually a little cold when you put it onto your skin. So the cold touch, I guess, helps it color correct or, you know, really get into the skin. But we have the Bye Bye Under Eye Anti-Age Concealer. This concealer is so thick. Like, thick, and I'm not saying thick in a bad way. I'm saying thick in a very, very good way. Like, this concealer is really good. And I'm excited to use it. Guys, I haven't really used any, like, I've swatched it all, don't get me wrong. But I haven't 100% used everything yet, and I'm so excited too, and I just want to use it. I just want to use it. There's also something called YBBB, Brow Power Skinny Pencil with Brow Enhancing Technology. Basically what this is, it's a brow pencil in a universal color. So this brow pencil matches almost everybody's brow color. This is it right there. It's a little more on the taupe blonde type of side. So I wouldn't suggest it if you're on the far, far blonde side or the far... Actually, I would suggest it if you're on the blonde side. But if you're on the far, far brown side, like moi, it might be a little difficult if you like your brows nice and like black. There's also their mascara in here. Their mascara looks, honestly, it looks just like the Benefit mascara, you know, with the ball at the end. So this is this guy. So this mascara is actually really cool. Look at that. Number one thing that I wanted to show you guys was the Tight Line Full Lash Length Black Primer. Now, this is something that is extremely innovative and that made me really take a second look at this company and be like, huh, like that's really cool, like that's really interesting, because people come to me all the time and ask me like, how do I do this, how do I do this? And this is the answer to all of those questions. So this is what they call their Tight Line Full Length Lash Black Primer with Peptide Enhancing Serum. So this is what it looks like. It's a really, really small brush, mascara brush almost. I can't even show you because it's not gonna really come out. But basically what this does, I'll show you actually on the box. You're going to tight line your eyes with this. So tight lining means getting like the waterline around your eye black. So that's tight lining your entire eye. And I think that that's like something that so many people ask me, like, how do I do this? How do I tight line? How do I line my eyes? How do I get mascara and liner all around my eyes so that it doesn't fade or so that it doesn't just disappear and go away? Well, hello, this is it. Last but not least, they have something called Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil with active brow enhancing technology. Very similar to the YBBB Brow Power Skinny Pencil Brow Enhancing Technology. I think they're the same thing. So I'm really going to be doing a lot more research on this company to really figure out, you know, what they have to offer and why they make all these different brow pencils and mascaras and things like that. It seems really interesting to me that they're trying to make all these products that are very innovative and products that are going to make your life easier so that you don't have those questions anymore. So you don't have to buy like a brush and a product. You just have like the one product and everything's there for you. Because I know that it's definitely a pain in the ass when people ask for, you know, a certain thing and there's just like 10 things you need to give them.